All right, ladies and gentlemen, this weekend, Oktagon 50, the big return for the Black Panther, Losene Keita. Losene, how we doing, man? Happy fight week.
Yeah, I feel great. I can't wait to perform again.
And like you said, can't wait to perform again because you're coming off a big injury, a nasty injury, no secret. This is your first fight back.
Yeah,
So, like, how are you feeling, man? Everything's okay with the leg?
I feel great. The trainings went very well. The sparring went very well. I can't wait to show them who's Keita again, in case they forget about it. So, yeah.
I don't think anyone forgot, my man. I think people are very much looking forward to the
Uh,
return. And as far as the injury, like, I guess what exactly was the injury and kind of how was the recovery process?
I had fracture I don't know how to say it in English, tibia,
Right, like the
uh,
ankle area, right?
at the ankle area. But the process went good. Mentally, I was there because I was always in training camp, so it didn't bother me at all to be like to take some rest just for some time, So it didn't bother me. So actually, it was not that bad. Like he seems, it was not that bad.
Well, good to hear, man, because it didn't look fun when it happened. So I'm glad you're back and
Um,
healthy.
and
And
at that stage of my career, it didn't look fun at all.
no, man, no, thank you. And a big part of that is you vacated the lightweight belt, right? Admirable move. A lot of people might have said, keep it, hold it, but you vacated it, let others fight. So are you going to want to get that belt back again? I know this one's for the featherweight belt.
Of course, I want to get that belt back. The only way I give that belt back because next year it will be game changer. So it will be like 1 year nobody's fighting for that belt again because they're doing a tournament for 1 million. So that's the only way I give that belt. Otherwise, I will not give it because I fought hard for that belt. And look, two guys who are fighting for the belt, I pay them both. You know, so for me, it didn't for me, actually, I don't need to give that belt, but it's because next year the lightweight division will be busy with another tournament. That's why I gave that belt. It's not like I just wanted to give it like that.
Well, like I said, man, it was an admirable move, and we know you're going to want to hunt for that back next year in the game changer. Exciting to hear. And this one for the featherweight belt. So, what are your thoughts on your opponent, Niko? What have you seen from him?
Niko is a great fighter, great striking, great distance movement. But like I said, at that stage of my career now, I really don't think he can beat me. He cannot beat me, and I'm not ready to lose yet. I'm not ready to lose because like I fought at welterweight before. I get that belt. I fought at lightweight before. I get that belt. So this is the only belt I don't get it yet, and I must get it. So I don't have a choice. I must win.
And some people would say this is MMA. It's a ruthless sport. If Niko was smart, he comes in there and leg kicks the crap out of you. If Niko says, "Hey man, I'm going to come kick your leg, your leg that was injured," what do you say to that?
I don't know how Nico gonna do that because he was not my front legs. It was my right leg and I'm
Right.
orthodox. So you want to do that, he will just come to my punches. So he can try actually. For me, it will be better if you do that. It will be better. So I don't need to chase him around. Or like everybody saying he's a black belt, he's a black belt. But people forget whenever we saw Nico submit somebody like looking for a submission, never. He don't look. He last fight the opponent went in a triangle. He finished it. Even me, I finished that triangle like that. So he's not really a grappler offensive grappler. So and it's also MMA. To submit me first, he must get me on the ground. And I know he will not get me on the ground. Even though he get me on the ground, maybe I will submit him because that's MMA. It's not. I'm not a grappler. I'm not a striker. You guys are the one who gave me the word striker. But one thing I know, I'm a MMA fighter. That's the only thing I know. If you ask me, Keita, who are you? I'm a MMA fighter. I'm not a striker.
Love it, man. And do
So yeah,
you have any sort of prediction going into this one?
I never predict a fight. The only thing I predict is I'm gonna win. That's the only thing I do. I don't know which round, how. The only thing I know, I'm gonna beat his ass, and I don't have a choice. I must do it.
And you camp for this one. I see you're in the car with some people. I don't know if you guys are coming from camp or what's up with that, but where you been training, who you been training with?
I went to Paris to train in US metros, and I went to MMA factory. So yeah, my horse sparring while there, and also at my local gym like always. So yeah, nothing changed actually because I don't like too much changing in my camps. So it must always be the same.
And like, was camp And he said you kind of didn't mind the injury. So like, what did that add any difficulties to camp, having to recover and train too?
Actually not. I'm someone, if I think if the mind is ready, I'm ready. I'm not gonna force myself to do something if I know I'm not ready. So before the camp, I was kicking with Alex already to make sure if it's going. And in sparring, I use the legs every time, and now it's one of my biggest weapon, even because I use it so much just to make sure, just to make sure I'll be there. So yeah, I'm fully confident about the legs. I'm fully confident about myself. So I can't wait to show the people.
And then who's going to be coming with you to be in your corner?
The same corner always my wrestling coach Yunus, my striking coach King Imani, and my head coach Steven.
Awesome, man. And then this fight's coming late in the year, almost the end of 2023. 2024 is right around the corner. So what goals do you have for yourself next year?
Yeah, my goals is the same goal like every year. Still be undefeated because in my head I'm undefeated. As long some the number is just a number. As long nobody beat me, I'm undefeated. Still be undefeated. Nobody can beat me. Still grow, be financial stable, and shine like every year. Just beating people up actually.
And I know one of the goals is to get the lightweight belt back. So I guess what would you rather? Would you rather fight and get the belt back, or would you rather get that rematch against Mate and get the rightful win back off the injury?
Actually, I prefer to get that rematch back. But yeah, like I say, you do a coward move. He became the belt. First, he wanted to be double champion in Oktagon, and now he must give me a rematch. He run away, because he have a legitimate against somebody good, So he don't want to, he don't want to give it away like that. So he run away. But I would never do that. Like I say, like you train hard for this belt. You do everything for this belt, and just run away like that, and it's crazy.
Yeah, man, 100%. So I guess 2024, we're gonna get that rematch, and we're gonna get you fighting for the lightweight
I
belt.
hope so,
Safe to say.
but now he didn't vacate the title only. He went to bantamweight, So you don't want to come back again at lightweight. It's crazy, right?
What, you're not chasing him down to bantamweight?
I'm gonna try. Maybe bantamweight I can try for one time. It's bantamweight not gonna be my goal, but maybe one time is possible. Yeah, one time is possible.
Wow, from welterweight to bantamweight, that'd be something.
It will be crazy, yeah.
Yeah, man, that'd be crazy.
Imagine landing this shot to a bantamweight guy. I will kill them.
I'm a bantamweight. I would die. So yeah, I'm watching that all day, man. And then just talking next year still. I do a lot of coverage for the UFC, and
Yeah.
just working with a lot of those media guys, talking to UFC people. They know your name. They know who you are. So is that a goal of yours? Is that going to be in the stars ever?
Yeah, it's I'm not doing this sport only for money. I want to fight the best, and the best are in UFC. So for me, yeah, why not? It's one of my goals actually, and people would think, yeah, I want to be a UFC champ. No, I don't want to be a UFC champ. I want to be double champ actually. It's one of my biggest goals, yeah, in combat sport.
Well, you want featherweight and lightweight over there?
You never know. Maybe it can be featherweight and bantamweight because I think I'm not doing the duet. I'm not doing that diet so good. So I imagine if I do it good, like I'm only doing 4 kilometers so now. So it's actually I think if I can do like 6 kilos, 7 kilometers so now, I can make bantamweight easy.
Wow, man, that'd be something to see, dude. And I mean, we're just having fun now, but I'm now you got me wondering, like, what UFC fights really interest you? Like any dream fights right now?
Yeah, I had a dream fight. Like in lightweight, it would be Gaethje.
Fireworks.
Yeah, I like banger fight. I don't blow the fight. Like one of my goal. Also, he was saying it's crazy. I want to get beat up in a fight. Like we both get beat up, and and I still win that fight. I just because I want to have like that badass picture.
Yeah, man, you fight Gaethje, you'll get one.
I want to have that badass picture, but I still want to get my hand race. And in featherweight, Josh Emmett because for me he's a good matchup for me. I really want to beat that guy. Even Josh Emmett is one of the guy. Even they tell me now you don't have an opponent, you want to step in? I would say yes. Let's go right now. Even he's one
What
of the guy. I really
Do you
Huh?
know he has a fight in 2 weeks and his opponent just pulled out?
Yeah, I know, but I'm also busy. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I will send Shopee now. Yes, me, please. You know.
Well,
So
2024, man. 2024.
34. Let's go.
Love it, dude. Love it, dude. You get me excited over here. But listen, I said I'd keep it short, so I will get you out of here in a minute. But before I do want to give you the opportunity. You got so many fans, so many people watching this title fight. Anything you want to say to everybody? If so, the mic is yours.
Yeah, I only want to say, yeah, Keita is back. 9 December, come and enjoy, and let's go in the new.
Love it, man. And new Losene Keita, thank you so much for the time, Black Panther. Kick some ass, and we'll talk afterwards, all right?
Yeah.
Love it, man.